Hold on, little buddy.
Come on, guys. Come on, let's go.
Man.
Let's go.
Keep it up, I'm gonna push you down these stairs.
Angus, get him.
Come on, watch out. Watch out, I got a man in a chair.
All right, everybody, come on. Break it up. Let's go.
No esto. I'm gonna kick your ass! Then pop that out. Riding a motorcycle without a helmet.
Hey, sexy.
You do understand what probation means?
Yes, sir.
It means that if you continue down that same path, you'll be locked up and calling some cellmate daddy within a month.
Yes, sir.
If I had it my way, we wouldn't waste our time. You'd be inside already.
Mr. Gray has made great progress. His share on willfulness was one of the most powerful things I've ever heard. I believe in this man.
Let's hope you don't live to regret that faith.
God works in mysterious ways.
In this case, seems God is downright perverse. But I'll leave the salvation to you gentlemen. You stay out of trouble.
Yes, Daddy.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir.
Remember, it's a disease.
I know, Chad, I know. It's a disease. Meetings every day. Call you if I feel the need to use. Pray. I pray. In fact, I'm praying right now.
You're very willful.
Was very willful, Chad. Was very willful. I've changed. And you know what, Chad? You changed me. Gentlemen, shall we get the fuck out of here?
Hey, stay in touch!
Yo. Here you go.
It's about time. Home sweet home. Come on, brothers. Get me back to church.
Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 4 Lost and Damned. This is the first of two expansion DLC things for Grand Theft Auto 4 that came out. I think these came out in like 2010, 2011 type time, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I was originally going to do a very short Let's Play of a SpongeBob game, Employee of the Month for the PC, but then when I went to record the rest of it, it didn't fucking work, and I've tried numerous different ways to try to get it to work, including buying the disc, and now my disc drive on my computer is fucked up, so I gotta figure that out. It's just a mess, so I figured I'm gonna start a different game, and it's this one. Yeah, and I have never beaten this before. I've only played, like, the first mission. I want to say the first time I played it was on console, but I don't know if that's true, because I think I got, like, the full version of GTA 4 when I got it, and I tried it because I was like, well, I like the main game, but I hated the motorcycles in this game, and I also hate shooting while driving in this game on controller. But now I have it on PC, Master Race, and it's great. Also, this is, unlike my GTA 4 LP, this is recorded and uploaded in 60 FPS. Beautiful 60 FPS for this game from 15 years ago. So, yeah, I hope it looks good. There's definitely some dips in the frame rate at times, and also some, like, jittery animation, like when the camera moves during cutscenes. I've also noticed that in the main game, because I've been playing through the main storyline of GTA 4 on and off for the last couple of weeks, and that's been nice. I'll talk about that more later. And in fact, I'm going to shut up for right now. I'll let this opening cutscene. We're learning about, like, the main dynamic between what I assume are our two main characters. So, well, I know that Johnny, well, you know, I feel like their thing is going to be the main dynamic, the main conflict of the thing. I don't know that. I don't know how this story goes or whatever. Anyway, I said I was going to stop talking, so now I'm going to do it. Enjoy the cutscene.
You little fuck! Listen, Billy. They were pissed, and they had a reason. Your bike chopped that girl's leg off. You put Joe John's nephew in a coma. The deadbeats kept the bike, and we needed the money.
You needed some balls. Some fucking heart. Something. I can't believe I'm hearing this shit.
And I can't believe I'm hearing this. After everything we did for you. Paid your rehab. Paid your lawyer's fees. Paid your rent. Paid everything. Shit, we set stuff up for you. We do well, man, but it's time to be smart.
You're right. No, you're right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run right out and buy a condo, get a mortgage, 401k, then fold that over into an IRA and a CD. What the fuck, man? Be smart? You be smart, you fucking chump! You're ridiculous! Have you got a healthcare plan?
Come on, Johnny, let's just get his bike. Come on.
Well, on your head be it.
It always is. It's called leadership. Shit meaning something.
Yeah, and your shit means a lot, man. Come on.
Johnny!
Yeah?
Wait, come here. Listen, man. Well, pin up right now. You saw that shit I had to go through, right? It was really frustrating. Fucked up shit. Craziness, right? Okay, so I'm a little pissed off, and I've been a bit of a prick lately. Come on, man. You and Angus built that bike for me? That's gotta stand for something.
Yeah, you're right, brother. I'm gonna go get it. And you know what? Peace and prosperity be damned.
Peace and prosperity be damned, my brother. You are my brother, Johnny. Always.
Let's go!
Alright, so we're rolling out for the first thing, which is getting Billy's bike. That's the name, right? Yeah, I'll have to learn all of the things, because like I said, this is my first time actually playing through this. I just played the first mission the first time I played through it and then stopped. But that was years ago. So yeah, I'm doing it in, I'm doing post-commentary right now like I normally do, at least just for this first part, but if people would like, I can definitely do some live commentary for this one later on, because you know, it's a blind thing, so it might be fun to get my in the moment reaction, which is, you know, the thing for Let's Plays for a lot of people. Even though Let's Plays don't really exist in the same way as they did, and I'm really like I don't know if there's like an expression, but like the guys, the Japanese soldiers, World War II in the jungle, they didn't know it ended, kind of thing. That's me with like the style of Let's Play that I do, where it's like this, you know. So, because now, and they don't call them Let's Plays now, they all have to have titles on YouTube that are like, you know, GTA 4 first playthrough, Michelle is a Fed, and then, and the emojis. And I don't do that, I don't want to do it, so I don't, and that's why, I will probably, this is probably the number of subscribers that I will continue to have forever. Exactly this number of people is into this style of LP done by me. Anyway, and I love all of you for it. Anyway, but I really like GTA 4, the base game. It's probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto game, all things considered. And so I'm sure this one will be fun. I have no idea about like the story of it, and I don't love how this motorcycle feels, and as you can see, I'm getting used to it a little bit. But you know, this game at a baseline is just very fun, so, and it's just nice to, I like the map, I like the way the game looks, so I'm sure I'll enjoy myself. And I hope you all enjoy watching it and listening to me talk. And yeah, I apologize for the large gap in time between Employee of the Month and this. Just have had a lot going on lately in my personal life, and I've been back at work, so I've been actually doing things during the day and don't always have time. Or I, you know, get home and don't particularly feel like recording or streaming anything, but I'm hoping to get back into doing those more frequently. And I'm sorry if you can hear the ice maker in the back. Maybe I'm hoping that the noise cancellation will cancel it, but if you can't, I don't know. It sounds like a printer. I always say to Liv, it sounds like it's printing the ice, because the main like whirring sound that it makes when it's cooking up the ice, it sounds like a printer every time I hear it. I'm still not used to it. Every time I hear it, I think it's a fucking printer. But anyway, yeah, I hope to stream soon. I'd like to start streaming some Let's Watch stuff, like watching movies and shit, both by myself and with friends. I think I've already talked about this, but I want to get into that, and then, I've also been thinking about doing, since we're talking about GTA, a stream basically screening, for lack of a better term, the cheat code, like GTA 5 machinima type films that I made. They are available to download from a Google Drive link if you want to watch them. I think they're linked in the description of the last video of the GTA 5 LP. But I thought it might be fun to, like, just show them on stream, uncut, as, like, a one-time thing, if anyone would be interested in that. But yeah, I've been messing more with, I actually downloaded a mod for GTA 5 that just removes like most of the camera restrictions in the video editor, and that's like the only thing I feel like that I really wanted to be more flexible. There's a ton of mods for making machinimas in GTA 5 that basically, I mean, you can make it be completely indistinguishable from the game. But I don't know, that's not really my interest with the ideas I have for making shit in the video editor. I kind of like the limitations of it, even though I wanted to get rid of the camera limitations. Like still working within the bounds of just gameplay and not really heavily modding or doing a lot of custom skins or crazy filters and shit. Like, I feel like a lot of machinimas, and this isn't a dig at them or anything, or that this is wrong, but I feel like a lot of them try to not really... Yeah, great, I fucking shot him immediately. They try to not look like the game. They try to make it look more cinematic or whatever. But I don't know. My attraction to machinima type content, which I've always liked. I hate that I called it content, but whatever. What are you gonna do? It is content. Yeah. Because I feel like my attraction to, or my interest in that stuff when I was growing up was it was fun to see like a story, a created story and visual thing be made out of video game, and look like the video game, and like using the video game itself as the tool for making the film. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of like leaning into the video game-iness and the look of the game itself, and working within its confines. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like messing around with that. I'm probably gonna do more of it, but would like to show those ones that I did over the course of a couple of years.
Fuck me, Terry. That's her call. It's a free country.
I don't know where you've been living, pal. Us brothers are the only free people I see.
I gotta remember to talk because there's a bunch of fucking copyrighted music. Which, I mean, it doesn't matter if the video gets demonetized, but sometimes it becomes a problem. Like, it was so funny. I was thinking about this the other day in the GTA 4 LP. In the last video of that, I made that whole thing at the end, speaking of the machinima type stuff, I made that whole thing at the end, the little closing thingy that used America by Simon and Garfunkel, and it got like taken down or blocked for copyrighted music, and I was like, fuck, I put some effort into that, and I was happy with how it turned out. I wanted to keep it, but I guess whatever. And then I uploaded it without the ending, I'm pretty sure, and it was still blocked, and it was from some shit that was playing in the fucking ending of the game, like in the cutscene in the background. There was some like radio playing some music or some shit, and I had to mute part of the ending cutscene of the game. Anyway, yeah, YouTube is great. And that game is great. I wonder, I don't know if, this shit sucks. I already can tell that this is gonna annoy me when I'm playing through this, of having to be in formation. I don't know how often you have to do that, but, yeah, you'll see more of it in a little bit. I'm constantly getting knocked into by these motherfuckers. But yeah, I completely forget what I was even saying.
Got your bike. Take what you gotta take, drink what you gotta drink, fuck what you gotta fuck. I don't care. Kill who you gotta kill, but get it out of your system. And when you do, give me a call and we'll get back to business.
You're not my P.O., brother. Remember who the head of this chapter is.
I do, man. Trust me.
Tell me, do you still have Ashley's phone number? Why don't you give her a call for me? Tell her I'm inside getting all sorts of fucked up, and that I would really like we, meaning all of us, would love some whole.
The way he said hole is crazy. Some hole. Anyway, here's the little opening thingy. The thing briefing you on your house and pals and activities and so forth. One of them is you can watch a woman who at first I thought, like, is she gonna be in there the whole time? Imagine having to do that all day. Imagine just doing that in this cage for like 4 dudes forever. It's crazy. But I think she's not in there all the time, actually. I was going to say, I was thinking about it. I don't know if this is what I was going to say earlier when I stuttered, but GTA 4 seems to be having a bit of a moment right now online. I don't know, maybe it's just my own algorithm because I, like this game and have watched videos of it, but I love the paying respects to your elders thing. I need to do that. I haven't done it yet. That is one sad bed. They couldn't afford a bed, a real bed for him to sleep in. I guess you don't do much sleeping as a biker man. I don't know. Do you? I gotta say, I've never really been very interested in, like, biker media. Like, I don't find it that interesting as a thing. I love, like crime and, like, gang things in movies and TV and whatnot. Like, that's all cool. And biker gangs is just like one subset of that, but it's just not a particularly interesting one to me. Maybe it's just because I don't really give a fuck about motorcycles. Like, I don't really think they're that cool. I don't like them or want to drive one myself. I mean, no shade to anyone who does. I think I get it. I definitely get the appeal. It's just not my thing. I don't like cars. I'm just a bummer like that. But I don't know. It's just not my favorite thing. But I think this will be I'll be able to get into this pretty well. I mean, this is a relatively short, it's a DLC, so it's I don't know if an entire game of like biker GTA, like a 25-hour campaign, I would be itching to do that. It's not like Cowboy. Like Cowboys, now that's how you can make a 100-hour game out of being a cowboy, because it's fucking dope as shit. Everyone, people, I won't say everyone loves Cowboys. I love this guy who did a little dance and fucking ran into me and then yelled at me. It's real, it happens. And here's me ordering a free pistol because I don't want to just have a shotgun. I think the game wants you to, because it's like your thing, I guess. But I don't know. And the shotgun can certainly be useful, but I just missed the pistol and its headshot capabilities. Anyway, here's the clubhouse that we just saw. The next couple minutes are me just wandering around here and just kind of taking in some of the, vibes here, looking at the details. This is me. I was playing on a controller up to that point, except for when I was shooting. If you don't know, I usually switch back and forth between mouse and keyboard and controller with GTA games. Driving, using the controller for driving, and then using mouse and keyboard to shoot. But with GTA 4, a surprising amount of it, I find I can just play with mouse and keyboard anyway. And especially like the camera movement in these tight quarters. I don't like the kind of floaty way that it is. It always like centers itself behind Johnny with the controller. And maybe there's a thing, and you'll see me open up the settings real quick just to see what I can change, and I probably didn't look hard enough, but yeah. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I think I'm just See, this is where having live commentary would be good, because then I would be able to say what's like on my mind when I'm wandering around like this. But I was mostly just seeing what this place looks like and what's in here. This is the arm wrestling room, and this is also where the gun lives. Jim, or Jimmy, I don't know. He called him Jim, I think, on the thing, on the map. He somehow delivered this to that table and then left and went to some other place and then called us to come to that place. And it's going to be funny in a second when I start the cutscene up, and I'm going to go outside to start the cutscene, and then Johnny's going to walk in the cutscene, and they're going to be like, hey, there he is, the boy, he was not just in here 2 minutes ago, it's crazy. Look how nice this game looks. It's cool. I like this game. GTA 4. Liberty City is cool as shit. And I guess I'm just a sucker for this kind of game. To me, ideally, like PS2, PS3-ish era, that's like as good as video games need to look, in my opinion. Like, it's very nice. Like, Red Dead 2 looks incredible. It's looks beautiful, extremely detailed, runs pretty nice. Seems much better optimized than GTA 5 or even 4. I don't know why you cannot jump over this little gate. It's an insurmountable waist-high fence. Anyway, shit, what was I just saying? Fuck, I hate when this happens. Oh yeah, Red Dead 2. Like, that game looks great, don't get me wrong, like, love that, it's nice when a game looks nice, but, and it's also fine when games, have, like, they get around, like, indie games get around the lack of, like, ability to render crazy shit like that. Crazy textures by having very simple or like cartoony style, and like that can be great too. But to me, like a AAA game that looks like this, I mean, this game still has like very competent like character animation, like mocap and good voice acting and stuff, and I don't know, I think it looks good. I mean, it also looks comparatively, like nowadays it looks kind of crusty, but I don't know, even the like crazy good looking stuff, the stuff that isn't pre-rendered, stuff that's actually like in game and shit, even nowadays, I don't know, even the best stuff like that, it still looks weird. Like the character's eyes can still look vacant or whatever, because it's still a thing, a computer it's running is like being rendered, as you play, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
Why the long faces? Might I tempt you in a swift libation, my most trusted and honored guest?
I thought we had a truce going on.
Did you? Funny thing, I wasn't aware. But let me tell you, it's a strange kind of truce that makes you think that it's okay to gate crash my party? Deadbeat motherfucker.
I'm sorry. You enjoy your little party. I take it the good times are over. No problem, old man.
Screw you, you deadbeat prick!
Yeah,
Think you can come to
screw
my
you.
party and gate crash? Come on!
Yeah, come on!
You moron.
Moron. Oh well, I guess I have to shoot 7 guys. It's okay. It's a video game. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, it's time for shooting. See, this would be such a fucking pain in the ass with a controller. Are you kidding me? Why would anyone play this game with a controller? That's crazy. I do like it for driving, but not driving and shooting. Honestly, I should just play this on mouse and keyboard. It was a good flip. Boop. Now, the real problem is, what I like doing in this game is hitting people on motorcycles with a car, because it's really funny to watch them fly away. But now I'm on the motorcycle and I'm the vulnerable one. I gotta say, they must have done something to make the motorcycles a little better, because I swear to God, in the main game of GTA 4, a motorcycle, I already would have fallen off like 3 times, based on from like minor collisions that I've had. Oh, so yeah, some weird like road pop in. Ooh, it was a little dance. Some like pop in of the textures. I don't know what that is. I was gonna transition my praise of Red Dead 2 into talking about how I feel like a lot of these Rockstar games are like poorly optimized for PC because they make it for console first. Because I don't know, 4 and 5 just sometimes give me weird problems. Red Dead 2 really didn't, though, when I played through it, and I streamed it the whole time and didn't really have any major dips in frame rate or anything, or like rendering inconsistencies for the most part. So maybe they've gotten around it. I'm still pissed off, though, that I'm probably gonna have to wait like 2 years to play GTA 6, because they're gonna put it out on console exclusively first, and then on PC, which is a bunch of horse shit, but whatever. Especially because, like, you've been cooking this shit for... Why do you made it on a computer. What do you mean I can't play it on computer yet? I'm sure there's some genius who's going to say, like, well, you can download the console thing and play it on the computer. I want janky bullshit. I'm not a fucking computer scientist. I just want to play the video game. I don't want to put in that much effort. But yeah, I don't know what Rockstar has against PC Master Race, but they will feel our wrath. But I'm gonna buy the game, you know. Anyway, like I said, I feel like GTA 4... Oh, before I get into that, I wanted to note on the radio just then, I loved how the news comes on announcing this gang war between the Lost and the... What is it? The Angels of Death? Or Hell's Angels? Yeah, Angels of Death, I guess. Hell's Angels is a real thing. That was some good motorbiking there. But yeah, like 2 seconds after we were shooting at them, they're on the news being like, it's confirmed through sources that these 2 bikers are having a gang war for these reasons. And it's like, damn, I just did that shit. That's crazy. Anyway, I was gonna say, it feels like GTA 4 is having a moment right now because there's been a lot of stuff coming across my timeline of people like playing through it for the first time, like smaller YouTubers, by which I mean people with like tens of thousands of subscribers, but more than me for sure. Not as small as me. I'm like a teeny tiny YouTuber. I'm not even a YouTuber. I'm a guy, and I make YouTube videos sometimes. But still small in the grand scheme of things. I mean, like 50,000 subscribers or whatever is like nothing in the ecosystem, the modern ecosystem of the internet. But yeah, they're playing through this for the first time, and then Tom Walker's been doing the like super fast car mod videos, streams in GTA 4, which have been great. I've watched all of them. They are hilarious. It's really amazing how essentially the same thing happening over and over again continues to be funny after this much time. And but it's also just honestly very fun seeing him go through all the game's missions with this crazy condition. Like it's just a fun sort of condition to the run. The condition just being all the cars can murder you immediately, all the time. Highly recommend watching those if you haven't. And yeah, that really got me. That's why I started playing through the GTA 4, the main game story recently, is because those games and all of these other playthroughs. And I've watched a couple of these smaller YouTubers Let's Play. Some of them call them Let's Plays in the videos themselves, but they don't say that in the video. And it's also just like, I don't know, the style is just a lot different. I'm not going to say it's better or worse. It just is different than I'm stuck in like 2012 YouTube mindset forever. That was like the golden age of making videos about video games to me, because it was just fucking total geek ass nerds, not super concerned with production value. It was just like, wanting to do and talk about their geek ass nerd shit. And back then you could get away with it, but I feel like there's a certain baseline level of like production value that people expect from online content that is like actually trying to have some sort of audience. But I don't even know if you could say I'm trying to have some sort of audience. I mean, I do have a small audience, and I'm happy about it. But I'm not really on the grind like that, I'm not trying to make this shit my job. It would be kind of nice. I would definitely, a second stream of income is always appreciated. And I would like to kind of, if I get into more of a groove putting stuff out, and especially streaming, I feel like, that could be a thing, not to any crazy degree. I don't even know if I really want that, to be honest. If I even could get to be someone with like an actually substantial following. It is nice to have an audience for sure. Anyway, here's Jimbo. He's our friend. This lighting makes their faces, like the lines around his nose, it makes them kind of look like the Telltale Walking Dead game. You know what I mean?
Keep the shiny side up and stick behind me, brother.
Keep the shiny side up. Is that like keep the motorcycle upright? Don't fucking fall over. It is funny, you can like get the bike hit. You can hit something in the bike and it can fall over, but you can pick it up and still ride it. Isn't it usually like completely fucked up if that happens? If you fall off your bike if this game was realistic, if you fell off your bike once, then it would be completely fucked and you have to get another bike. That would be a bummer. And yeah, the long front wheel is kind of fucking me up. It's like I'm not I have to attune my turning to the way that it is. So yeah, hope everybody is having a nice weekend. It's probably the weekend by the time this is going up. I'm having a pretty good day. It was a not very eventful working week in terms of like what actually happened at work. Very eventful week in the news, though. Oh my goodness, what a crazy few days it's been there. I'm not going to get into it, but the shit, the Lebanon, the pager shit, fucking bananas. I haven't spoken since I did a while back during the GTA 5 LP. Perfectly timed fucking horn honk there, by the way. I haven't talked about any of that shit since then, because what is there to say, really? But I would like to. I'll probably start pontificating about that at some point during this run. Just a heads up. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it light for the first part. We don't want to scare the hose right out the gate. But I must comment on two things, which is a raft of like sexual depravity politician scandal stories that have come out in the last like 48 hours, and that Mark Robinson guy in North Carolina already had a thing where he like had a mistress and was also a regular at a porn video shop, and now he's a chaser. He likes trans porn. And was leaving lots of comments on porn forums and shit that were crazy, and said something about being a black Nazi and whatnot. People are they're talking a lot more about the porn thing than the Nazi thing. I feel like that part isn't even that surprising, honestly. He's already said crazy shit along those lines. So, but yeah, that's cool. And then there was a thing about Matt Gaetz, and then there was RFK Jr. was like sexting with the New York Mag lady. Just a lot of really fun stories about guys fucking. And Mark Robinson also was on Ashley Madison. There was like a big Ashley Madison email dump, I guess, because I saw a couple of different stories of like famous dudes having registered on Ashley Madison. Which is funny, just funny stuff, funny light. It's nice when there's just funny shit like that in the news. You know what I mean? No one got hurt. It's just some guy is weird and kind of gross, and is running for public office. Hilarious. Anyway, and then of course, local to me, the big news is the announcement of the historic deal to build the annoying fucking Sixers stadium in Center City here in Philly, which I am not very happy about. There's still plenty of time for it to get fucked up, but it feels like it's probably a done deal. I want to say right now, I'm not very smart about stuff, and about like city planning or whatever the fuck. I just know that it's going to make the area around where I work not very far from there. It's going to make shit, especially even when they're just building it. Center City is going to be a fucking mess. I also just feel like there's easier ways to like inject some economic activity into that like fairly dead couple of blocks on Market Street that doesn't involve just plopping a huge stadium on top of it. I know that there's an argument that it's like going to be better for people from South Jersey who commute there for the games because now there's going to like be more parking there, I guess. I don't understand how, like, the people who are very pro this, they shit on the stadium, like, complex in South Philly, which I don't have strong opinions one way or the other. I don't fucking care. About that. Some people are like, it's charming, it's unique, it's one of the best parts of the city. And then some people are like, no, it's just, like, a big fucking blight of parking lots, and then there's not actually parking anyway. But that's what I was gonna say. These people say that there's not enough parking at the big fucking parking lot party that's outside of the stadiums that are already there. I don't know how they think there's gonna be more in Center City, but cool. Their main thing though is that they'll be able to take the train, which like just as long as Sixers and the city and SEPTA work together to make sure the train lines work. I'll stop you right fucking there. They're not going to do that. Okay, so that also that's gonna suck too. It's gonna suck, and that doesn't even get into the Chinatown stuff. We're gonna make it like DC Chinatown, where it's like 3 noodle shops and a Dunkin' Donuts with Chinese characters on the sign. It's also just gonna annoy me. It's also going to probably close the Fashion District AMC, which was one of 2 decent chain movie theaters left in the whole city, and one of only 3 chain movie theaters period in the city, because the city is insane and hates movies, and one of I think only like 5 total movie theaters in the whole city, including the independent ones. Now that I'm assuming the Lightbox is going to close because the fate of the University of the Arts is kind of up in the air right now. Yeah, no, it's annoying. I'm anti-stadium. I think it's a bad idea. But go Sixers, obviously. They're already such a despised franchise, and this is going to make things worse. And Philly, too. Everyone already hates Philly, and it's been very hard to continue defending the honor of this great city when we keep doing such dumb bullshit. So, anyway. So those are my takes on some of the hot news topics of the week. Hope you enjoyed that. We just stole some bikes. That guy did a little jittery dance there. I like these dudes. They're real assholes, but I like their voices that I talked over and you couldn't hear. Anyway, yeah, now I guess we didn't get the bikes because they took them or some shit, or they fucked them up, or we're not going to get the money for it or something. But whatever, Jim still loves us, and we're still bikers. We're still the lost and the damned. And that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time in less than 3 months, or 2 months, I guess it was, between Employee of the Month and this. Anyway, sooner than that, I will be continuing with Lost and Damned, Part 2. See you then for that. Bye.